So, leaving camp about 6:45. It's already pretty light out, and looking to do somewhere in the ballpark of 20 plus today. We'll see how plans change, but slept pretty good till about 2 a.m. Then it was like an hour on, an hour off kind of deal. But yeah, another great day in Colorado. Let's get it. So I'm kind of having an issue with my hands. Got pins and needles, but I think it's going away. It just happened to start on the climb, and not sure why. Kind of that feeling where, you know, if you sleep on your hand funny and it goes kind of numb. That's kind of what we got going on here. But yeah, I think it's getting better. So I'm gonna keep hiking. Not too worried about it. But yeah, look at all of that. And that over there too. Quick update. Hands are all better. But it took probably a good 45 minutes for them to feel good again. I took my Diamox, I drank lots of water, and I also put away my trekking poles in case the straps or the grip, my grip was somehow creating the issue. But yeah, gone about 3 miles already. Good to get that out of the way in the first hour. Yeah, it's been a really pretty hike so far. Glad I'm doing it in the morning though. It's very exposed. Look what we have here. Little cactus. Here's another one. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Almost blends right in like it's a rock. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what type of that is. I want to say hedgehog cactus, but it could be anything. Oh look, sedum. Another succulent. Here's a neat little plant, Potentia. Let's see, it looks like we got a little flower right there. And then these are the leaves, dusty. It's all over through here, but that dusty coloration is little tiny hairs that are actually designed to shed heat and protect it from ultraviolet rays. Neat little plant. It's in Rosaceae. I want to say it's not too far off from strawberries.
This is a plant called harebells, Campanula rotundifolia. It's a perennial, and I identified it in my wildflower guide, and I read that Native Americans used to rub this on their body for protection. This plant is called Liatris punctata, the dotted gay feather. It is preferred by butterflies, and I believe there was one rare species of butterfly that is found near this plant.
So I figured out this plant, now that it's got some ripe berries. See that? That is definitely a cone. So I'm thinking this little guy is some sort of juniper. I've seen it about 3 feet high tops, but pretty little guy. I think it's the same thing that you see in, strip mall parking lots where nothing else will grow because they've totally desiccated the soil. This is a really pretty one. I think it's also a Symphotrichium, but that's really, really wide and finely divided petals. Look at that. It's definitely in the daisy sunflower family, Asteraceae, but I don't know the plants out here all that well. And honestly, if it was on the east, I wouldn't be able to tell you what kind of Symphotrichium it is. It's never really gotten into the asters. Not all that interested. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, so we're at about 7,500 feet, and it's pretty much a meadow up here. But you can see there were trees at one time. These trees were killed in some sort of fire. I don't know how long ago, but it seems like a good little while, given that most have fallen over and you got plenty of shrubs regrowing. Kind of seems like this whole land here might have been cattle grazing at one time. But yeah, 7,500 feet, meadow. It's really pretty. Oh, there's some mullein. Now I hate it. I'm gonna set it on fire again. Just kidding. But fire would help keep some of these invasives down. Fuck you. So there's a house there, something there. Let's see if it's even. There's a little shiny dot right over there. A couple houses over there. I'm coming up to something, some sort of little settlement, but obviously not a. Oh, where? That's weird. Some sort of almost like a warehouse. But yeah, some sort of settlement. You know what? That's probably the fire station. Actually, that's probably the fire station. Yeah. Anyway, gonna get water there hopefully, and then probably hang out in the shade for a minute. I'm feeling a little tired after the first 10 miles. So, yeah. Nice day.
If you saw those guys, the guy and the lady yesterday with the dogs throwing shit in the river?
No.
You didn't? Probably like 7.
Oh, those trees over there are fine.
Looks like they made it pretty quickly, actually. They pushed into this area.
Yeah. It could have been an intentional burn. Keep it under control.
They did say wildlife management, so I think you're right.
Yeah. That would make sense. Good thing the pine trees have that thick bark so they can survive it.
Aren't they super interconnected, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, most aspen trees grow clonally. In fact, the heaviest organism in the world is an aspen tree named Pando.
God, yeah.
It's like 80 acres or something of all aspen trees.
And they technically won, right?
Yeah.
In case you're interested in birds as well, you know the Cornell app that they made?
I've seen that app.
Yeah, it's called Merlin.
Yeah.
We'll listen to them. So, I mean, I kind of know my chickadees, but there was like a couple warblers and shit. I was like, oh.
This plant is called Scarlet Helia, Ipomopsis aggregata. It's a biennial, so the first year it grows herbaceously, and then the second year it produces flowers, and it's pollinated by hummingbirds.
This is a different type of thistle than I saw before. Smaller flowers, doesn't look quite as thorny. Very pretty.
But yeah, it's funny, like in nursing school we thought we were being like clever trying to figure out.
So I made a couple friends. Yard sale and Will. And we were gonna stop about a mile ago. I was planning to, but I got there and it was like 3:30, and I'm not huge into just stopping like that so early when I still feel good. So now we are continuing, and we're gonna go another 4. Look at that little yucca. It's in flower. The other ones, presumably the same species, were in fruit. There's a plant over in the east that's very similar, that parasitizes beech trees. But this one looks like it's parasitizing some sort of pine. I'm gonna key this out later, and just so I know what it is.
Aliens.
But yeah.
Channel was right.
Definitely
That meme.
on a
You
pine.
guys.
And so now we are coming down to a road that'll potentially take us into Bailey, and some cars. Hopefully one will give us a lift, but yeah, 24 miles, 2 segments. Great day.
I mean, you guys were eyeing us. What's going on?
Yeah, we were wondering, like, is this one of their
You're
cars?
like,
Or?
either they want something or we're ridiculously handsome right now.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome how like synchronous that was. Like we get to the parking lot and we're like,
We're getting eaten alive by flies immediately.
yeah.
There.
Were they bad on your whole trail?
Yeah, pretty much. What? That's not bad.
No, they're not, bro. They're biting me on Wigwam show.
Oof.
I mean, once you, like, if you get down near the creeks and, like, in those kind of marshy areas, yeah. I didn't really have any issue with it.
Like, not marshy at all for us. It was like really dry.
We all,
Yeah, back
we,
that
we
way.
weren't on the Colorado Trail. We
Oh.
were 24
okay.
miles, and we only probably did, what, 8 on the trail? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Was it pretty or through the woods?
What's up?
Was it pretty or through the woods on the trail? On the Colorado Trail?
The Colorado Trail is...
Where I left my wallet.
I have no idea.
You're not paying.
Why?
Yes, you're not.
I can pay. What do you need to pay for?
Now we're randomly in a town.
But also, like,
So, looking at a little stealth site right here. Hitched into town, couldn't get back to trail. But, yeah, this will work. Not much flat ground where we're at. Nothing.
Oh.
But, I think we're gonna hang out here and look for a spot in the morning. Yep. Good night. So yeah, we found a good little stealth spot. Gonna cowboy right next to this river. My 2 new friends, Will and Kelly / Yard Sale, they're gonna hang out with me. And yeah, we're gonna try to hitch out of town in the morning. Yeah, look at that beautiful, beautiful current.